Everybody, Dawn McGee, your wellness strategist and nutrition evangelist, back at my desk in Boston, home from a week and a half in India, and I learned some really interesting things on my trip. First of all, any problems that I have, they are first world problems. India is very different in that there are so many extremes. There's extreme poverty and there's extreme wealth. There are cows roaming the street. There's extreme traffic. Very different rules than I drive by. I try to stay in the lanes. The lines, they mean nothing when you're driving in India. I should say I wasn't driving. I don't think that that's on my list of things to do. I'm happy to be a passenger. I got where I was going every time. That was all good. Um, and I got to try some interesting foods. Yeah, some of that we can get in the US, but it's different over there. We got to see the Taj Mahal, which is very majestic. Um, got to visit some artisans who are making beautiful inlay pieces in marble with semi-precious stones, just like their ancestors did at the Taj Mahal. These folks are descendants of the people who built the Taj Mahal, which I think is pretty cool. Um, and you know, we managed through the heat. It was pretty hot in Delhi. It was pretty manageable in Bangalore. It's certainly hotter in Boston today, that's for sure. And I want to share with you today a couple of my tools that really made a difference for me during my travel. So, unlike a lot of my colleagues, I did not get sick while I was there. As you may know from having followed me for the past month, I did a lot of prep work for this trip. One of the things that made a huge difference for me was my Grail water bottle, right? It enabled me to filter water, so I never had to say, I'm thirsty, but I don't know if the water that I'm drinking is clean enough for my digestive system. Never had to say that. I always had the ability to filter and clean my own water with my Grail, and I know that that made a difference for me, right? Second thing that I did was I brought a lot of my own snacks. Meant that I didn't try all the cuisines every time, but I knew that if I could grab a bar or make a shake or have something else that I brought with me, um, then that gave me a little bit more leeway to try some more exotic and different foods at the next meal, maybe, right? And then the third thing that I considered to be a game changer for me is this Zive, and I mentioned it before I was traveling that I'm participating in a pilot. I'm super fortunate that I was able to take it with me and try it while I was in India. Digestive enzymes, prebiotic, probiotic, liver and kidney support, and I feel like it made a huge difference for me while I was there. I tried lots of things that I would not have normally tried, possibly, and all went well. Without TMI, I'll just say all went well. And so, if you're interested in something like that, whether you've got sort of a sensitive stomach or you're doing a lot of traveling, drop me a note because it's launching in just a few weeks. And I am keeping a list of people who want to get the information as soon as I have information to share. But I'm super excited about it. It is head and shoulders above any products that I've tried previously. And I like to try stuff. I only recommend stuff that I use, and so I'm happy to recommend this to my friends and my clients and my colleagues. Let me know if you are interested. So, other travels coming up this summer? Yes. Most of them are going to be domestic, heading to California in a few weeks, heading to Vermont in August. And then I do have a trip to Sicily planned in October, which I'm super excited about. And with all of it, as you know, I love to travel by stomach. So I'm excited that I've got a new tool that I can take with me so that I get to continue trying all the fun local cuisines, the foods, the drinks, all of the things. And I get to continue traveling by stomach and having fun, right? So if you have any questions, if you've got a trip planned, you want to talk about what systems you can put in place to make sure that you've got the best experience possible on your trip, just know that I am here to support you. And if you are a Fit Pro, a health coach, or a gym owner, on the 25th of June, next week, I've got another workshop coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern that'll help you break into group wellness with a digital nutrition program. So I'll be able to coach you through the business piece and the program design piece so that you can help set your clients up for success as well. Because isn't that what we all want, is to be able to reach more people to help them live their best, healthiest lives? As always, what I hope for you personally is that you live a life you love without being hungry, feeling deprived, or giving up the things that bring you joy. And I will see you next week.